Great Falls is often, I think, have, maybe rightly so, a little bit of a chip on our shoulder because I think we're so much better than maybe our reputation precedes us. And I hope that starts to change because of all the effort people who live here are putting into our community. There's been a lot of industry change over the years in Great Falls, and like everywhere across the country, we've seen shifts in how people are shopping and traveling and visiting. But here in Great Falls, we've seen a really revitalized downtown in the last 10, 15 years. There's people who love this place and want to see it thrive and flourish, and they work together downtown to build up community, build up businesses.
Great Falls, Montana was founded in 1883 by Paris Gibson and James Hill to leverage the hydroelectric power generated by the falls of the Missouri River. That hydroelectric power earned Great Falls the nickname, the Electric City. Since its inception, the area has had its share of economic ups and downs, but the resiliency of those who live here have kept Great Falls moving forward.
And that's been really special in conversations I've had with people who live here and across the state, is that collaborative feel to really want to see this community thrive. And we see that in downtown and pouring out into the rest of our community.
Nearly every outdoor activity is available to enjoy here, and some of the highlights are actually, in fact, world-renowned.
So, we're at Giant Springs State Park, which is Montana's most visited state park, which surprises people sometimes. Giant Springs, which is behind me, which leads into the Roe River, which is the world's shortest river. We always like to say we have the nation's longest river and the world's shortest river, and they converge right here in Great Falls. So 201 feet, our little Roe River here, and it comes up from the Giant Springs, which stays a constant 54 degrees year round. So whether you come in the summer or in the winter, it's a really magical place to see that. And the water here actually takes 50 years from the Little Belt Mountains outside of Great Falls to come all the way to our Giant Springs right here. That leads into the Roe River, that leads into the Missouri River.
As you spend any amount of time here, you're most likely able to understand why Great Falls is not only the third most populous city in the state, but also one of the most popular visitor destinations in the region.
Great Falls really is a special place. It's undiscovered to some degree, and we like to say it really is authentic, genuine Montana still. So we hear that from visitors at Visit Great Falls all the time that stop in and say, oh, I didn't know you had anything to do here, let alone so much to do here. And we say, yeah, you need to plan a few days to be here to really enjoy everything Great Falls has to offer as a visitor. So I think that's what I hope, is that people say, wow, there was so much more here. This is such a cooler community than I realized, and we got to come back. We got to plan more time to see more of it.